Hello everybody and welcome to the episode of our NASCAR Heat5 2023 mod Career Mode Season number 4, where you're looking at the NASCAR Xfinity race results from their second race of the playoffs at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway, where it was Ty Majeski on a part-time schedule picking up his first career Xfinity win over playoff drivers Connor Zilisch, Connor Mozak, Riley Earps, Ryan Sieg, Justin Allgaier, and Jesse Love to round out the top 7. Ryan Truex, another playoff driver, finishes in the top 10. Taylor Gray ends up at 11th, Carson Quaffle 13th, Brandon Jones 14th, Daniel Hemrick 16th, and then way down in 33rd, William Sawalich having a rough start to the playoffs, but congratulations to Ty Majeski winning the Xfinity Series race from New Hampshire. Now here's your updated Xfinity Series playoff grid going to their elimination race, cutoff race for the round of 12 at Michigan, where Taylor Gray, of course, locks himself in the next round with that win at Daytona. And then Jesse Love, Allgaier, Earps are looking very good on points. Truex, Zilisch, solid gaps. As long as no disastrous runs, they should advance. And Ryan Sieg sits 9 points above the cut line in 7th. Connor Mozak on the bubble in 8th, just 2 points above Daniel Hemrick for that final spot in the round of 8. Brandon Jones out by 22. Carson Quaffle out by 28. And virtually a must-win scenario for William Sawalich, out by 44 points going into Michigan. So there's your Xfinity Series update. In the background, we are practicing for today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Coke Zero Sugar 400, the regular season finale from Daytona. Here we go. It all comes down to this. Who will be your 12 drivers in the chase for the Cup? We are about to find out. Chase Elliott puts it on pole position for Hendrick Motorsports. We're bringing out the Degree Chevrolet once again as we try to continue our streak of absolute dominance on these super speedways. We're green and underway here from Daytona for the regular season finale. Who is going to make the chase? And who will leave Daytona heartbroken? We'll find out as we are back here battling with Zane Smith, Noah Gragson, and Kyle Larson with a very rough qualifying effort at the back with us here. So fighting for last place. Now field upstairs down the backstretch. We get a nice run going by Christian Eckes. John Nemechek swing way down low. Damn near illegal pass right there on the WL line going by Carson Hocevar down the back straightaways. We're in the 33rd. Now a few laps later going by Cole Custer and Parker Retzlaff to get to 31st. We get to the inside of the 67 of Corey Heim, and into the top 30 we will go. Then we go by Corey Heim, of course, trying to secure his spot in the chase. Of course, he won Canada, stole that win from us after we choked it in the final corner. What's going to happen at this time as we continue to work around here at Daytona? We now go by Josh Berry, Sam Mayer, Chase Briscoe, a couple of guys who are likely not going to be in the chase because of how low they are in the point standings. Then we go by Todd Gilliland, Eric Jones, find our way by both of them. There's Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, Shane Van Gisbergen, and our teammate 97, SVG, who's in jeopardy of not making the chase. He's got to get enough points, but I think he's in a good enough spot where as long as there's no upset winner, SVG will be okay, and he'll be in. Now we shove Kyle Busch by Ryan Preece. That gets us into 19th place here as we continue to slowly but surely work our way forwards early in this race. Chase Elliott, the Hendrick car, still in control. Now we move Kyle Busch up out of the way on the bottom just like that. Into 18th we go, going by two-time champion Kyle Busch. Now working our way back to Ryan Blaney, AJ Allmendinger a couple laps later. Blaney, of course, New Hampshire race winner, trying to ensure his spot in the chase to join his Penske teammate Joey Logano, as they're both having solid runs so far today. Obviously, we expect better from the Penske Fords here at the plate tracks, but they're running about mid-pack right now. So you go by Ryan Blaney for 16th, closing in on Joey Logano, Christopher Bell here, Bowman, that's Ty Gibbs on the outside lane, dropping back. A lot of guys who need these stage points as we go by them. Into 13th, very loose, up to the damn near to the side of the 48 of Bowman right there. Now we are almost in stage point position as we get to the thought about going to the outside of Christopher Bell, but the 48 was there. We had to stop that move from happening. And then Daniel Suarez now dropping back down to 12th here as we continue to ride here, middle, bottom lane. The caution's out on the racetrack. Caution's going to out, and that's going to end stage 1. So Chase Elliott is going to pick up the stage 1 win from the pole, followed by Chandler Smith, Chris Buescher, Austin Hill, and Michael McDowell, your top 5. Then Justin Haley, Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, Brad Keselowski, and William Byron gets the final stage point. We come up just short, coming home 13th in the opening stage after a hard charge through the field. So here we are to begin stage number 2, 14 to go in the stage. We are underneath Christopher Bell in the 20 and the 7 of Daniel Suarez to break into 11th position here into turn 1 if we can. And we will be able to clear Bell and Suarez here. Of course, Bell, our chief championship rival, 4 wins on the season. Now we go the outside here. We try to get in the middle of William Byron and Keselowski so we can push our teammate Ross Chastain. And now we're in the sucker hole, going nowhere. Luckily, we slide up to the outside lane in a hole left by Daniel Suarez. So now we're 11th field up there. We get right up to the back bumper of our teammate, the one of Ross Chastain. That's the agenda for today, is get Chastain to victory lane and hope SVG has enough points to get into the chase. So that's our goal, is to help our teammates today. So we're going to be helping out our teammates. We're not really going for the win ourselves here, but we can add a few more points, maybe play a point stage as we squeeze the 9 of Chase Elliott into the wall right there, forcing our way to get right back behind Ross Chastain. I want to stay right on his bumper here, continue to help him. Right now, this outside lane is going absolutely nowhere here. Daytona, big side by Keselowski into the wall. We go a little bit, getting a little too aggressive, running the high side of the racetrack here at Daytona. Luckily, we avoid any major damage. And now we stay right behind Chastain, who's now stuck behind Justin Haley. And now we'll finally ditch the 1 here in 3 and 4, slide down in front of Kyle Busch. It's going nowhere right now. Plus, it's stage 2. Points aren't really going to help him. So right now we're going for ourselves. We're going to get some stage points as we are now flying our way forwards into 8th place by Alex Bowman. To catch up to Joey Logano, Austin Hill. We swing low on them. 3 wide pass on Logano. We go by him and Austin Hill. Into 6th we go. Now as Chandler Shift drops back, we are in the top 5 for the first time tonight here in Daytona. Now right on the back bumper of William Byron, Reddick, Shelby, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, your current race leader. Of course, Buescher, if he wins this race, he would likely bump Corey Heim out and make his way into the chase. As now we continue to shove William Byron, and we get Byron to the inside of Chris Buescher. Now here comes William Byron of the race lead. We shove him to the point past the 17 here. We have a push from Chandler Smith as well. So Byron leading the way. I'm in second. So now we're in a great spot as well here, trying to get the lead for the first time today. We say we actually go to the outside of the 24 of William Byron. We had such a big run, we decided to take it. And now we're going side by side for the race lead. 8 to go in stage 2 here at Daytona, and we are leading this race for the first time tonight as we clear the 24 of William Byron. Now a few laps later, coming in the end of the stage, green flag pit stops. We slam on the brakes here out of turn 4. Just get down to pit road speed limit. And it's going to be right sides and 1 can of fuel. An aggressive strategy call here to try to pick up a stage win. One last playoff point before we head to the chase, beginning next episode at Darlington Raceway. And it's 8.2 seconds. Perfect stop there for 2 tires and fuel. Out we go. Currently scored in 5th position. Joey Logano, your current race leader, as we make our way towards turns 1 and 2. Emerging back onto the racetrack. I'm coming down the pit. The caution comes out again before the stage can run its course, and that means Joey Logano is going to pick up the stage 2 win here at Daytona, followed by Chandler Smith, Chase Briscoe, SVG, and myself, the top 5. And then Bowman, Byron, Priest, Cindric, and Parker Retzlaff, the top 10. How about that stage? So there you go. Stage winners today, Chase Elliott and Joey Logano. And we're continuing to work our way forwards now as we had to pit because we only took 2 tires, expecting to have like 2 or 3 laps left on the stage, not the stage ending right there. So we had to come in and get the other 2 tires. So now we're back here in 25th with Joey Logano, Tyler Reddick, and everybody else trying to work our way back forwards here at Daytona, trying to help Chastain, who's all the way there on the outside lane. He's got a huge run on Ricky Stenhouse here. I see a hole to go up to Chastain. I try to get there to the outside of Buescher, but we get 3 wide between the 17 and Ricky Stenhouse. And nowhere for us to go right there. And now we are once again put in the middle. So he has to fall back in line by Christopher Bell, who would make a very aggressive move, diving underneath, going into turn 1 here. We take Chastain and Buescher 3 wide. As right now, we can't worry about Ross too much. Big contact with the 17. We almost got turned into the wall there, getting clipped off the left front of Chris Buescher, clearing his teammate Justin Haley, nearly causing a major accident. A few laps later, we're in the 17th now, going by Ty Gibson. Zane Smith now breaking in the top 15, passing more cars. Sam Mayer, Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric, and now 14 to go. We are behind Brad Keselowski and Corey Heim. Continuing to try to work our way forwards here. The 6, there's a 5 of Kyle Larson, who, of course, has locked himself into the chase for the cup. Keselowski needs a win to get in, basically, as now we're 3 wide with Brad and Kyle Larson. Into the top 10 we go with just 13 to go here in Daytona. Now a big run on Austin Hill and Cole Custer, 3 wide. Now for 8th position, Chase Elliott dropping back once again with his Hendrick teammate William Byron on the outside. We get to the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. And the 11, Hamlin now getting up to the front when the pay window is open here at Daytona, trying to put himself in position to win this race. As right now, Alex Bowman controlling the pack, leading the way here at Daytona. How about Ryan Preece up there on the outside lanes? We get to the 6th place, now we hang out Denny Hamlin. We get to the inside of the 11, into the top 5. We return to the top 5 here, going past Denny Hamlin into turn 1. Now closing in on the 71 on Michael McDowell as we go by Ryan Preece's number 15, who drops back on the outside. McDowell, huge wiggle, almost clears himself off of my bumper, which would have caused a big one right there. So I feel upset. We're still shoving Michael McDowell into 3rd we go as we go by the 48 of Alex Bowman. And how about the 33 of Parker Retzlaff leading the field here at Daytona with just 11 to go as we continue to shove Michael McDowell into 3 and 4. The next time by, we get a good enough run. McDowell gets to the inside of Retzlaff, and Michael McDowell is your new leader here at Daytona. We are right there in 2nd. Ryan Preece behind us in 3rd, trying not to flip over here at Daytona. And now McDowell got moved up the track. We gave him too much of a hard push, and now we side draft him. 10 to go, and we are in the lead here at Daytona, thanks to a huge shove from Ryan Preece. The following lap, trying to hold the 15 back here. 10 to go in this race. Oh, Preece up the track. Now Byron gets to the inside, and we got hung out in the middle. Huge mistake. Here comes Parker Retzlaff going by now. And now we're going to be alongside a couple cars. Now we're going 3 wide, going down the backstretch of the 3 and 4 with Mayer and Zane Smith. We don't get to clear Zane Smith, which is really going to cost us. Now we're stuck on this outside lane in 5th place. Behind us is a car spinning into the wall. It's Chris Buescher in the 17, I believe, wiping out in turn 3 and 4. And that is going to bring out the caution flag here at Daytona. And we will have a restart. The 17 of Buescher just blows a tire from 11th position in turn 3 and 4, and that's going to take him out of contention and end his season as he will miss the chase for the cup. Buescher will not be in it. He collects Ty Gibbs. Now we get back underway here on with just 5 laps to go. We go underneath William Byron and Parker Retzlaff. We've had a phenomenal run. That 33 car up at the front. We swing to the inside, hang them both out. 3 wide we go, and right back to the race lead here at Daytona with just 5 laps remaining. Now we are in a great spot to win this race. I'm trying to hold back both Retzlaff and Byron. Now 4 to go. Next up, we try the huge block on Retzlaff. Too far, and he puts us in the outside 3 wide. Unbelievable move there by Parker Retzlaff to just barely get to our inside as we completely overshoot our block, and now we're getting shipped all the way back to outside the top 10. But look what has happened. It has all worked out perfectly. We are now right in line behind our teammate of Ross Chastain, and now with 2 to go, we are shoving the 1, trying to get him to victory lane here at Daytona. We're going to shove him by Chase Elliott and Justin Haley up here, the 9 and the 60 up at the front. Sam Mayer leading for Junior Motorsports at Daytona, trying to pull off the massive upset to get his first career cup win. And now we're shoving Chastain by Byron. Now we'll both be up to 8th and 9th here shortly, but Justin Haley keeps blocking us. Now we finally get a nose, not quite inside. He's smoking a turn 3 in trouble. Around goes the 88 of Sam Mayer, your leader. Blows a tire, crashing in front of the pack. Big accident, caution on the speedway. Oh my goodness, Sam Mayer blows a tire from the lead, coming to the white flag here at Daytona, triggers a huge crash. And now we have NASCAR overtime. We have a horrendous restart here in overtime at Daytona because of the glitch. We ran into the back of Chastain because we were pushing him so hard to get through that. Now coming to the white flag, we're finally caught up to the lead pack, trying to get back in the top 10. There's SVG, all 3 Trackhouse cars in the mix here late at Daytona, but it's Ty Gibbs leading the way. White flag, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank here at Daytona in the regular season finale. Who will get in the playoffs, who will not? We slide in behind the 1 at Chastain. Huge push here to Ross, trying to get him to go low so we can get a run and make some passes down the back. Just Chastain loose, a little bit of contact, sideways goes the 1 into us. We're up a little hard and we're spinning up in the air. We go blow over, barrel rolling down the backstretch, end over end over end. A hellacious crash here at Daytona. We go at least 15 flips in the air, defying physics, land on our roof, and it is all falling apart. An absolute disaster class for Team Trackhouse here at Daytona. And we go for a wild ride, landing on our roof after doing a Rusty Wallace style blowover down the backstretch as we were trying to push Chastain, and he just got loose, lost control, came down into us, and that means Ty Gibbs is going to win at Daytona, his 2nd win of the season, and that secures his spot in the chase. We come across the line, the last car in the lead lap in 32nd. Here are your final race results here from Daytona. Of course, Ty Gibbs, huge win for him, second of the season of his career. Justin Haley, so close to getting to the playoffs, comes home second. Logano, Bell, Byron in the top 5. Chase Elliott 6th. How about Parker Retzlaff having a great day in 7th? Then Cindric, Van Gisbergen, and Zane Smith round out the top 10. Chastain ends up 13th. How about Jimmy Johnson, P12, turning back the clock for a good run. Then, yeah, Chastain, it just didn't work out for me and him. And then we end up all the way down in 32nd after that. Chris Buescher wrecked himself out of the playoffs with a tire failure. Blaney wrecked out of the race. Not the run Kyle Busch was looking for. He'll miss the playoffs. So congratulations to Ty Gibbs on the win. Now here's your final regular season point standings update. So your 12 chase drivers will be myself, Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Alex Bowman, Shane Van Gisbergen, the only driver in on points, Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, and Corey Himes. Blaney and Himes snagged the 2 wildcard spots, and Miss Tyler Reddick had a bad day. Ty Gibbs easily, especially winning the race, got that final spot on points. SVG also only driver in the playoffs without a win on the season. Great job for him. So yeah, all of RFK Racing and all of RFK Racing and 2 out of 3 2311 cars missed the playoffs. Disappointing end to the season for those guys. Now here's your updated playoff grid for our first round of the chase, where we go to Darlington to kick it off. Next episode, we of course have a monstrous 83-point gap above the cut line because we have accrued a boatload of playoff points. Christopher Bell looking good at plus 27, plus 14 for Hamlin. Everyone else is an absolute dogfight. It's only 15 points from 4th to 12th. Larson, Logano, Byron, Gibbs above the cut line. Chase Elliott on the bubble, 1 point above his teammate Alex Bowman. Ryan Blaney and Corey Heim are both out by 5 points, and SVG sits at the bottom, 7 points below the cut line in 12th, because he has not won yet this season. So now we will look to get a great run through the chase and get our 4th straight championship. As we conclude this episode, as always, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me, and it really helps me and this channel continue to produce some awesome content on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We are so close. As of the time recording this, we are just 3 subscribers away. We are at 997, so those of you that are watching this video or are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds, and it helps me out a ton, and it would mean so much. If you're not a paid channel member, link is down below. Until next time, I hope you all have a good one.